Hello everyone, today we're off to Kings Lynn for a midweek bonus video, who are obviously based in Kings Lynn, which is only about an hour and a half drive away from us, which is a godsend seeing as all these miles we're putting in this season already. The stadium is the Walks, which is actually an incredible stadium for the level of football they've found themselves at in the last few years. Tonight they take on Alfreton Town, who have started the season off on absolute fire, as have Kings Lynn, so this game is going to be an incredible watch. As you can see on the screens from our sponsor FOTMob, it shows the form of both sides. Kings Lynn in their last 5 games have won 4 and drawn 1, which is just a bit better than Alfreton's form, as you can see on screen right now. So this game is going to be absolutely chock-a-block with highlights, content hopefully, and hopefully it's going to be a great game. Both teams flying at the top of the table, both teams potentially on a race for promotion. Kings Lynn, no one expected it so far, but they are absolutely flying. As you can see from FOTMob, free on iOS and Android, top of the description. Be sure to check them out. The app for a match day, even having National League North and South on there. Any league pretty much in the country, FOTMob has you covered for live scores updates during every game of the season. Check it out. Hello, Jody, Lewis, Ben. Hello everyone. Sum up your excitement with a cheer. Yeah, we're doing a midweek video. We're going to Kings Lynn against Alfreton. Exciting times. It's good. And thank you for all the support recently as well. We're nearly at 50,000 subscribers. We went over 48,000. If you're new around here, please subscribe, because we never ask for subscribers. At 50,000 is a massive target, and it would be awesome to hit it, so please do it. Ben got a double quarter pounder because he's an absolute staunch lad. Jody got a single quarter pounder. Right, Jody's off to the toilet. Now's our chance to make a quick getaway. Run. Run. You might be late. There's 20 minutes till kickoff. We're stuck behind someone escorting loads of hay bales. So if we're late, yeah, then blame Ben. There's 5 minutes till kickoff. We're not going to make kickoff. There's like a massive queue outside. So what are we to do? We'll get in there. It's a bonus video anyway, so don't hate us too much, please. We've arrived. Our round trip for this trip was 128 in total, which isn't too bad. That takes our season total over the 2,000 marks in terms of miles. We've now travelled 2,094 miles in total this season, 5 games in. If I hate any one of us, please hate Lewis, because he doesn't come very often, so he can deal with the hate. Yeah, he doesn't like me. We're definitely not making kickoff. This is the queue for tickets. It's absolutely rammed. He's losing his Kings Lynn virginity today. You always remember your first time.
It's pretty memorable so far.
Me and my uncle came to watch Kings Lynn. We've already missed the goal. We're still outside and it's 1-0 Kings Lynn. How have we...
What did you bet?
Kept Ben's bet on Kings Lynn and we're 20 seconds in. Ben doesn't gamble.
No more.
So I bought our tickets and I have accidentally ripped mine. For God's sake. Hello, we're in. Lovely. And just paid £17 to get in.
I paid 11 for student card.
Well, Lewis paid £17 to watch a National League North. Oh, that guy's down on the floor. That guy's down on the floor and he still hasn't been as mugged off as us paying 17 quid for a National League North game. Just a quick rant. £17 to watch a National League North game. Sum that up in one word, Lewis. Bargain. Quick update, it is 1-0 Kings Lynn Town, and it's very full. They're making an absolute killing on this game at £15 a ticket. But it's 15 for a standing, 17 for a seated. Ben brought a seated seat because he thought we were sitting.
17 quid, we should be up there.
Sitting. Here we go. Go on.
I'm prime for space.
Go on, do him. Just hear Ben going, go on.
Go on! Go on!
Go on! Skin him! Skin him! He's cut it back! Ref! Yes! Oh, he's given it offside! We've just noticed a slight problem with Ben for today's game. So Ben usually wears glasses on games where he might be able to not see. Ben can't see as soon as the ball enters their half because he's forgot his glasses. That's nice, isn't it?
Yes, content.
Yeah, good, thanks to you.
I'm good, thank you.
Chance. Straight. It's in. Yes! Absolute stinker from the keeper. Absolute stinker. You're printing money. Look at the limbs. Look how buzzing they are. Say it again. So Ben thought on top of that bus was a canoe. If it was a footballer, what would a canoe be called?
Don't know, tell me.
Solomon Canoe. What would you call if you wanted to be Solomon Kalou but you combined 2 of Liverpool's forwards? Salamane Kalou.
Kalou be called if he ate raw chicken.
I don't know.
Salmonella.
It's Salam. What would you call it if Solomon Kalou had a blue vehicle?
Salmon blue car.
Solomon Car Blue. It's corner ball, Kingsland Town. He does have a very shiny head. Thank you for that analysis, Jodie.
You said that.
You said it. Everyone just heard you say very shiny. Here we go. Amo!
3-1, I reckon. It's gonna finish.
Haven't we already done score predictions? Or did we not?
We didn't do score predictions. We didn't do. Come on, boys.
Do you want to do it now? 3, 2, 1. Come on, boys. See you there using an app there.
Yeah, it's just one that I downloaded the other night.
Where did you find the app?
Well, I see this YouTube page called Awaydays, and they said download FotMob, so I downloaded it, and I ain't been off it.
Every day, I haven't slept.
Every hour I'm checking the scores. Look, we can even check Veg Guard against Hobro.
That's definitely how they've both said. Time, 2-0 Kingsland. Thoughts in the first half in one word?
Fun.
Fun?
Expensive.
Yeah.
That was my word. Expensive.
Well, you can't copy Ben. What are you copying Ben for? No, you can't do that. Wow, you want to keep coming. Ben's getting a curly whirly, or as we would say, a Solomon Kalou whirly. I don't know why we're bringing him up, but what a player. I know we moaned about the match ticket price, but Jodie just spent £2 on a can of Coke. She doesn't even want the can of Coke. £2 is ridiculous. Being serious though, £2 for a can of Coke. I'd expect like £1.20 maybe at a football club, but after paying £17 to get in, it's very pricey. But what's one thing I do think, the stadium's incredible. There's so many fans here as well. There's a big platform for this club to grow, so hopefully it does. Come on, boys! It's one of them videos that I feel like we may have thrown in too many Solomon Kalou based puns.
That happens all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one of
It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
one minute you're talking about football, the next minute you're making 17 different Solomon Kalou puns based on varying in quality. This guy's trying his hardest to get the optimal view, but I'm not certain that's the best way to do it. Why is he crouching and looking through the gap? Is he bored? The ref has just sent someone off, and I'm not overly sure what for. I think he's running and put his hand back, and it's been sent off for it, and the guy's like absolutely just fainted it. That's ridiculous. Surely not. What would Solomon Kalou get if he needed a nice ice lolly?
A Kalupo.
Yes! He's decided to sit down and just spark up a fag now instead of watching, and I'm so confused. If you want to sit, there's seats up there. Oh, but he might not have paid his £2 extra. £2 extra to sit.
I'll give him my ticket.
Yeah, he should give me a can of Coke and sit on that for £2. That's a great corner. That is a great corner. Saved it! We've moved down to this end because we concluded that with 10 men they're probably going to have more of the ball, Alfreton will. But so far Alfreton haven't really done anything. So if you're wondering why there's not been much football in this video, it's because there's not really been much to show. Here come Alfreton. Ball's out wide. There's this guy lurking at the back stick, but I don't think it's going to get to him. Oh, he saved. Ah. Oh no. Ben, you bet. 2-1, about 5 or 10 to spare. I don't know how long's actually left. I think 5 minutes maybe, but it's going to be interesting now. 10 men Kingsland. I think they'll cling on. Alfreton have done nothing all game, so if they do go and win or get a draw, then massive turn up for the books. Ben doesn't like me mentioning him having a bet on, but there's 5 minutes left, and I'm rooting for you here. I want you to win some money.
Not too worried, because at the end of the day, if it ends 2-2, it's going to be a pretty, it's going to be a shock result for, well, not shock, because they are third.
It'll be an interesting end to the game.
Yeah.
It'll be good to see. See, that's the thing about Ben, he just loves football. He don't love money.
Having 2-1, it's now made it interesting the last 5 minutes.
Exactly. Oh, it could be 3-1 though. Yes! Yeah! Now, Ben.
2 goals clear! Yeah!
Ben doesn't care about money. He just cares about football. Well, there we go. You've won your bet. And Kingsland have won the match, 3-1. You'd love to see it. A minute to spare us, 3-1. I think that's our call to go. We've got to head back. It's about an hour and a half drive still. So we've got to be up, got work tomorrow. Speak in a second. Don't turn off just yet. It's now the next day. Yeah, interesting one. It was kind of one of them where we've been to Kingsland before, but we thought the support on the channel has been so good recently. Every away day this season's got over 1.2k likes. Every away day's averaging over 20,000 views. We've gained 3,000 subscribers in the first 4 games of the season. Everything is going really well, so we thought we'd reward you guys for supporting us so well by doing a bonus video. It was one of them ones where we've kind of done Kingsland twice before, so we thought we'd have a bit of fun with it. It might have annoyed some people, the amount of Solomon Kalou jokes, but also it's kind of a case of, I know there was 5 goals, but there wasn't really much else to record during the game, so we had to make our own fun. Like, it's one of them games where when the ball went forward, it basically went in, and there was nothing in between, so we had to do our own thing. Also, a quick rant, 15 quid a ticket, well 17 quid to sit down at National League North, I think is robbery. There was no need to charge that. It wasn't like the attendance was low. There was 1,200 people there, which is great to see. Don't get me wrong, I love to see a local club doing well. I love to see Kingsland flying in the National League North. I know they've had so many struggles in the past. They actually went bankrupt before, dissolved as a club, I believe, and then reformed. So yeah, I absolutely adore to see them doing well, but I don't feel like charging that much for a ticket is just for that level of football. Bearing in mind, well, me and Ben are going to watch a championship game in a few weeks' time of a very high stature, and the tickets were £10. So I guess, obviously, there's more financial troubles at that level, but I know for a fact that they're stable financially, so they don't need to do that. Yeah, if you did enjoy the video, can we hit 800 likes? We're often on League again at the weekend, but this is a very special video. This weekend's video is going to be so good. You guys are going to love it. Yeah, like, comment your favourite Solomon Kalou puns, and I'll see you next Saturday. On Saturday. Jesus. If you're watching this in the future, sorry, but we filmed this midweek, basically.